The Wizard, written by Karen Muckler, illustrated by Jack Q. Davis. Focus question: how does Mike choose a business, and what is the outcome? It was a week after Easter, and Mike McCarthy had a chocolate egg in his lunch. From several feet down the cafeteria table, his classmate, River, eyed it longingly. "Your mom packed candy in your lunch?" River asked. "My dad, actually," Mike said. "Sometimes after holidays and stuff, you know." River shook his head. "I don't know," he sighed. River was one of those poor, deprived kids whose parents never let them have sugar. Mike peeled away the pink foil from his egg. He didn't want to torment River, but even under the cafeteria light, the chocolate gleamed warmly. "I'll give you a quarter for that egg," River said. "Cheesecake," said Derek. He was Mike's best friend. "Done," said Mike. River dug in his pocket, but in the end he could only bring up 17 cents. "I'll pay you the rest tomorrow," River promised. Derek's eyes twinkled with a sudden interest. "Hold on," he said, producing a dollar bill. "I'll pay you $1 right here and now." Mike knew Derek didn't really want the chocolate egg, because he knew Derek was a chocolate snob. Derek would probably say the chocolate egg tastes like wax. But behind the dollar bill, Derek's eyes Mike slyly, and Mike understood what his friend was doing. He was trying to drive up the price. It was working. River looked desperate now. "I'll pay you $1 tomorrow," he promised. "Nah, we're good," Mike said, handing him the gag. "We're good." At recess, Derek reached over and shook Mike's hand. "Well played," he said. "The old first one is free tactic, am I right?" "Not really," Mike said, "unless you consider it 70 cents free." "Pretty much," Derek said. "Besides, now he's hooked, and you've got him exactly what you want him. I think how much money you could make if you doubled your asking price." Mike shook his head, almost without thinking. He said, "I can rise up my customer base." Mike's feet stopped so suddenly that he nearly tripped over them. Thunderstruck, his mouth open. "Customer base? What customer base? What customers? What product?" In that moment, Mike knew the answer to all three. Thanks to Derek, he knew that as long as what his business would be. And he knew that this time his business would succeed. "Derek," Mike said, "you're a genius." When Mike got home, he put down the bag covered eggs from the kitchen cupboard. His mom walked in. "Not before dinner," she said. "Oh, I know," I said. "I was just curious. How many of these bills come in a bag?" "It doesn't say on the bag." "About 40. And how much was the bag?" "About $4. Mike put away the bag and ran upstairs to visit his bagger. "Here's this," he said, hanging in Esther's doorway. "I'm ready for that loan." Originally, Mike had planned to take out a loan from his Esther for $25. That amount had seemed like just enough to get the business up and running. But that was before he knew what he'd be selling. Esther knew $25 was far more than he needed because the thing Mike ended up selling was so cheap. Instead, Mike took out a loan for $10. He bought 2 bags of Easter candy, marshmallow chicks, and more chocolate eggs, marked them for quick sale. His customer base, that was River and Sugar, deprived friends, Kids might not carry wallets, but everybody seemed to have loose change in their pockets. They didn't If they didn't, nobody seemed to mind losing a cent and a dime. Nobody seemed to mind that Easter has come and gone. Either was breadful, fragrant bread like white wine. Mice got candy, dirt cheap candy. The chest was done in 2 days, the egg in 3. That afternoon, Mike rolled up the second empty bag, stuffed in his backpack, and whistled on the walk home. "You're in a good mood," said Esther. Mike smiled and kept on whistling. "Candy business working out?" Mike smiled and kept on whistling. "Wait, I've got the money to pay back the loan you gave me," Mike paused, "and the interest." He was trying to sound casual, but his brain was shouting, "This is working, this is working, this is working, this is actually working." Esther fist bumped him. "You're not wrong," she said. "Gonna keep going?" Mike said. "I think I might." Now that Easter candy was sold, Mike changed things up. He wanted horse candy, which wouldn't dry out or grow still, like marshmallow or melt like chocolate. If the candies were wrapped, they wouldn't stick together in the Midwest humidity either. He stopped for the best deal and found a big bag of fizzy Wheaties, 128 candies, for $4. Mike stood in the store, anxious, with a pocket calculator, punching the numbers at what price and quantity each piece of candy cost him. Just over 3 cents. Thus info, he started to stare so hard at the store ceiling that the passing shoppers looked up too, wondering what was happening up there. "I say, I sell this for 10 cents apiece," he muttered freshly. "I'm clearing almost 7 cents per candy." Thus, he punched more and more numbers. Almost $9 profit. And that's next, not gross. The numbers were mind-boggling, almost unbelievable. Mike double-checked his math, but the numbers spoke the truth. Asher spread the word, and soon the second graders were buying from Mike too. Then it was the fourth and fifth graders, and even a teacher or two. His business was going gangbusters, ramping up, and the fourth grade was winning. Now, on a bad day, Mike was selling 20 on a good day. He was selling double that. He was clearing $12 a week, and business showed no signs of slowing down. The best part, though, was that customers loved his product and made them happy. He made them happy. They'd even given him the nickname, the Fizzy Wizard. It has only 1 year since his business adventures had begun, or 1 year since he'd been a clueless second grader who didn't even know the difference between net profit and gross profits. Mike looked back in now and shook his head in wonder. Imagine not knowing that. When the school let up on the last day, 400 shouting kids exploded through the front door like a short-graced army. So when Reuben Aguilar Green approached Mike and Derek, he seemed to float toward them through a sea of small, noisy hands. "Hey kid," Reuben said, "are you the one they called the thief wizard?" Mike nodded. Pleased that fame had spread so far. For Reuben was the coolest kid in school. Mike and even Derek had worshipped him for as long as they could remember. "Show me what you got," Reuben said, and Mike did. Reuben picked up two and handed Mike a quarter. "You're performing public service," he said. "Keep the change." Mike and Derek watched in awed silence as the other boy unwrapped the watermelon. Fizzy Wizzy. He tucked the candy in the mouth and rattled in his pocket. Wink and amber away. Jerry's tongue worked first. He's a national treasure. Derek caught after him. Reuben kept walking, but over his shoulder he gave him a big thumbs up.
Good job! You passed. Awesome. You're amazing. A perfect